Well, hello there, and welcome back for yet some more good old-fashioned Sly 2. I forgot how loud this game actually was, because I'm on one volume, and, I mean, you probably can't hear it picking up through the mic. If you can, I'm sorry. I assume that we can't, but you never really know. Yes, it's been a bit since we did Sly 2. It actually, funny enough, feels like it's been a lot less longer than Jack. Weirdly enough. Because, you know, the order is Jack, Sly, Ratchet, but yet for some reason, like, I remember doing Sly 2 not that long ago, then Ratchet, and then now it's like, okay, now I hopped into Jack, and now it's back to some more. But we're into episode 3. I probably shouldn't exactly talk about, you know, the fuck did my phone go? Oh, there it is. I probably shouldn't talk about, like, the other games alongside this one, because for future... I guess it's kind of like a future reference thing, like, oh, well, he's doing that at the same time. But, I kind of probably might ruin it for other people, because they might be thinking, you know, well, this is Sly 2, why are you talking about a completely different game that has nothing to do with this game? I mean, they're along the same line of, you know, the same type of games, I guess one could argue. But in all reality, they don't really need to mingle or mix nearly as much. Alright, so it's been a bit since I've done this one, and I remember not being much of a fan of this world, which is weird because I thought I've done this already, but I guess not. So yeah, it's been a bit since I've done Sly 2, but I have been playing through Sly 1 again, because PlayStation 4 and 5 on PS Plus, or you can pay $10, allows you to, of course, you know, play Sly 1 now. And the trophies are new, so the trophies from the collection, you know, you got those from this. You can actually get your trophies technically kind of again. For Sly 1 at the very least. So if that's something you're looking forward to, then I would suggest and recommend getting it, paying the $10 to buy it, because it's Sly 1, it's worth it. I like Sly 1, but at the same time, if you have, you know, PlayStation Plus, which I think it's, I want to say maybe the premium one, I don't know. I forget exactly which one it was, but if you have one of them, I know that you can, at the very least, play it for quote-unquote free. But as we're all pretty much well aware, it's not really technically free. And in my opinion, I feel like it's not really worth paying the $160 a year for, especially like the PlayStation 3 streaming service part of it. I think that's the part that really kind of sucks about it as a whole. To be fair, I don't really care much for that. I think the PlayStation 3 game selects they have are not really great. And on top of that, the whole having to stream it and you can't just like download it also sucks shit. So yeah, this episode I mentioned, you know, a moment ago, I'm not a fan of, and that's for the reason of it being kind of, well, mostly the mission structure, but you know, things can change. And I've also realized, since we're playing on the collection, just like with any of the other PS3 collections I've been playing, a lot of graphical glitches, a lot of pop-ins. Something's going on with these games today, huh? Jack, I think, might have had a few, maybe, if I remember correctly, but I know this game is absolutely having that hell of a time. And then Sly 1 on PlayStation 4 and 5 is also having issues of its own, too, which sucks. I'm going to try to, like, dick around for just a little bit, because we are starting this episode. I kind of want to just run around a bit and try to see if I can grab as many bottles as I can before we get too crazy into this. Do I have the paraglider yet? I don't think I do. Getting some of these bottles are going to be kind of annoying, though. Just not going to lie. Where even is the... Okay, it's right there. All right. Can I grab that? No, I can't. I don't know why I can't, but I can't. The game will not let me. Sorry, I like to, you know, click in buttons a lot. It's a bad habit of mine. It's a weird, like, OCD thing, tick thing I have. So if you hear me do that, then that's pretty much why. Alright. So, yeah, in order to get to, like, a lot of these bottles, you kind of have to go to this weird middle platform section that sort of, like, exists, obviously. But it's this weird, like, middle platform thing that you're gonna have to get to. But real quick, just so I know, okay, safe house is there. I'm gonna try this real quick. Let's see if we can make it to the safe house in time. We'll see. Now, the problem is, I don't know how... I kind of forgot how to get to the safe house from, like, just anywhere in general, to be honest with you. Might be from this way, actually. Yep, okay, cool. That's good. Alright, that's good. That's very good. So let's go ahead and sell it off. Sell off what we got. Cool, alright. Stealth slide, sure. Juggernaut throw and snooze bomb. Alright, cool. We'll go ahead and buy those for now. Let's see. Yeah, I usually use that one more often than not. It's a pretty good tool actually because it does this. It gets you through there faster. I always used to think it was like rockets that you're using for it, but no, they're not. Also, is it just me or is it fucking dark in this right now? I mean, it could just be my TV right now because looking at Elgato, it seems fine, but I don't know. All right, that's enough dicking around a bit. Okay, sorry, my... What the fuck was... Okay, sorry about that, but whenever my air conditioning comes on, it likes to cause problems, as you can probably no doubt tell right now. So that was an unfortunate event. I will have to remember to fix that, because the wiring in this house is actual fucking shit doo-doo garbage. And yeah, I know, it's weird. Like, it doesn't happen all the time, but it happens enough to where it's an actual irritation. So I'll have to combine these two videos, because I don't know, and I don't remember if Elgato is able to keep things just fine. Also, I forgot that this was the wrong episode. I've already done episode 5. Shit. I have not, you know, transferred over next episode yet. Let's see. Jack's all good and done, which is nice. Everything's uploaded. I did do some more Guilty Gear episodes. By episodes, I mean mainly just the one, unfortunately, because I kind of failed at doing anything else. Did you stop fucking spotting? You fucking assholes don't see me. I know you don't. I know you fucking don't. I know they don't. I know they're not on to me. Well, they shouldn't be. Alright, the hell with it. The hell with this. Hell with this whole place. To be fair. Hate it here. Yeah, this is not like a favorite of mine. It's just, it's so big and, not like big, but it's big enough to where it bothers me. And I love having pop-ins all the time. Where is the fucking mission at right now? Because we got the mission to start, but where's, like, the actual, you know, damn mission thing itself. But yeah, so real quick, this little centerpiece is what I was talking about. This is kind of the sort of well, I mean, it kind of is and isn't, I guess. But I could have sworn this was like a thing that could lead me around to a lot of multiple places here, but yeah, I don't know. I don't remember where it's supposed to go. Whatever. We'll find out somehow. You know, I usually don't complain this much about pop-ins because for me personally, I've never really found it that much of an issue because it's like, well, if I already know it's there, I'm probably most likely aware that it's gonna be there and I'm gonna go get it, right? Or do a thing. But right now, nah, man, I don't think I kind of want to fuck with this pop-in too much because I'm getting kind of tired of this shit. Because I can't see shit with it. It's actually becoming kind of a bit of a hindrance. a small bit. I mean, at least I can still kind of find where the missions are at, so that's not all that bad, I guess. That's a death, that's fine. I mean, it's Sly 2, it's no big deal. But anyway, yeah, again, sorry about the whole thing crashing. It should not have fucked up the video. If it did, I'll be very upset. If it didn't, that's fine. That's fine. Anything and everything could be a lot worse, to be fair. Also, I don't remember if getting all the treasure counts as 100%, so even if I was to do what I had to get all the treasure, that would suck. But I'm pretty sure getting all clue bottles might be fun enough. Maybe. Alright, so we need to get to the, behind the waterfall, but I'm trying to remember exactly how one would do that again. And clearly, I can't exactly... Yeah, I'm going to have to go completely butt-fuck around again. Ugh. This is why I hate this map for, because it's trying to find where and how to completely get around is just the most obnoxious thing. There's a fucking clue bottle right there, too. What do you know? What do you goddamn know? So, yeah, well, this is one way to do it. I have to remember there's a clue bottle there, but usually I get on that rotating, or not rotating, but that teetering platform. I usually go from there, and I think you can still get up here, but... Oh yeah, it's behind the waterfall. What am I doing? Like, it actively says it's behind the waterfall, and here I am just, well, not doing that. May have lost out some treasure, but that's fine. Let me see something real quick. Let's just get... Okay, you know what? Let's just get these fucking things out of the way. Well, the only one that I can really get out of the way right now. Okay, good. Get those fucking two done. We don't need them. Well, I don't want to deal with them, I should say. More so. And let's just hop right in to the next little mission. Good. Now we can finally get to playing the game. I just do not like this world. I still think Sly 2 is very fun. All that being said. But I just do not really care all that much for, like, just the whole weird labyrinthy getting around part of this world in particular. Which, granted, can be remedied easily if I just learned where I was going half the time. But as I'm sure, all are pretty well aware of, I don't know half the time of what I'm doing. Alright, I didn't kind of exactly want to, kill him fully like that. But honestly, when you're inside like a level like this, it's better off just killing them when you get the chance, because you'll waste time, messing with them. So, like, why bother, I guess, at that point? Why bother? Alright, where we need to go, I think, is up. Let's head up there. And good news is, there's no bottles in here. And funny enough, I don't really want to talk about Jack too much in this episode, which I had a lot of fun doing Jack. I'm having a lot of fun just doing Jack in general. But, I kind of noticed there's a small comparison between Sly 2 and Jack 2 as well. And the difference is, so, like, there's an open world environment in both games, right? Like, with Sly 2, the open environment is, of course, like the main episode, and they contain clue bottles, which, you could also say is kind of like the precursor orbs from Jack. But instead of being an open world for Jack for precursor orbs, it's actually inside the main levels. And that's the thing, like, both games are kind of open world-ish, or open-ended in their own environments. Although with Sly, it's more like the entire level is open, but then you go into, like, small little mission areas, technically speaking. But still, I feel like that comparison can kind of work, sort of, in that regard. And, yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, we gotta do reconnaissance shit. Alright, so we're going for the heart. And yeah, I think this is where they're talking about, like, more about the spice stuff, right? Because Rajan, I think it's like a big spice carrier type gay, you know.
That crane is keeping half of the heart suspended.
Kind of wish these sections would have subtitles, but they just don't.
There's the entrance to this level. Only I can't figure out how to get in here from the temple's exterior.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to do it. We'll find a way to do it.
Safe house. We'll really need to think about this one.
Now, if we're... Yeah, since job is done, unless we're going straight into... Slideshow, yep, okay. I was going to say, if we were not going straight back to the side house, or safe house, I could always just go back to the waterfall real quick, climb up to the top near the waterfall, and go grab that piece of treasure, and then run back with it, and have that be done, get more money, yada yada yada. But anyway, that's fine, we're here. The thing that makes me mad, which is funny how it happened in this episode, I'm going to have to fucking take both of these episodes and combine them together. Or no, this is the same episode, but like I'm going to take both these parts that were recorded, combine them together, and then, you know, hope that nothing goes too wrong with it, I guess. So it's just a little bit more work than I would have to do, that I would want to do. And yeah, it is what it is, so whatever. I'm guessing Bentley probably has a mission to do. Fucking saw that one coming. And now I gotta climb up with Bentley. And that's not exactly the easiest thing to do, because of course Bentley can't jump on platforms like Sly can. Which is fine, you know, I'm glad that this is a thing you can even do anyway. I love the idea of having multiple characters to play in a game like this. I think it's quite enjoyable. I still, again, like Sly 2. You know, that's not going to change anytime soon. I guarantee it. Sly 2 is pretty good. But Sly 3 actually, you know, started to somewhat become more of a favorite of mine. But I also do like Sly 1 as well a lot. I like Sly 1 because of its simplicity. Which, you know, you could say the same thing about Crash, funny enough, which is kind of like basically what the game is at that point. They're relatively about the same in, you know, that regard. Or, at the very least, it's more Crash-like than anything. Fucking A. That's enough of that shit, buddy boy. I hear the bottle. You know, it's kind of a good thing that at least the sound is loud enough for me to be able to hear it. I wish you could just fucking shoot the bottles, man. I wish you could just shoot them. Although, if you could do that, I'm sure it'd be very, very easy at that point, and they probably did not want that to happen. I don't blame them. I mean, like, would you really want your game to be that easy? Probably not, no. But it does kind of suck a little bit that Sly is, like, the only one that can naturally get the bottles. Because everyone else is not necessarily, like, has the ability to really, truly do it. You know? Oh, fuck, we're here right now. Yeah, but Sly's got the speed ability upgrade currently, and it's like, I'd probably just rather just do that. And I gotta play Sly anyway and come over here regardless, so I might as well just save the treasure and the bottles for when I get around to doing that. So we might as well just finish off Bentley's bullshit. Oh god, that's gonna be a nightmare to get those. Yeah, let's just go finish off whatever Bentley's gotta do, and yeah, carry on from that one.
My sources claim he always carries 3 blueprints on him, which, when read together, tell you everything about his spice operation.
Too bad he doesn't have that section of the clockwork heart we saw during the recon. You could just pump him full of sleep darts and we could all go home.
That'd be nice.
My sleep darts aren't powerful enough to affect Rajan.
What? How are you gonna get at those blueprints?
Rajan has
Easy.
an insatiable appetite for Indian watermelons, which, if eaten whole, will force even him to nod off for a while. Once he's asleep, I'll creep in and lift the blueprints.
Well, that's fine and all.
Yeah, it's basically just you're waiting for, you know, him to eat, go behind him, grab, he wakes up, you run. And I think if I remember correctly, you get a checkpoint every time you get a blueprint, I want to say. And don't say blueprints, because it reminds me of DK64. Now I'm getting kind of worried. Yeah, you have to use, I think, a sound thing here to do this one. So it's one of the few times where this is actually even a gadget in the first place. Which is pretty cool. So. God, that tinkering bottle is just going to be there, and it's going to... And it's just right there, but you can't really reach for it, because you can't jump high enough. Alright. And yeah, you want to run away quickly. Now, the problem is... Okay, there's Rajan. Yeah, getting him to actually be able to hear the damn thing. Because he's got to be close enough, obviously. And you have to be out of the way, obviously, for it to work. There we go. And the guards themselves should, I think, in theory, disappear too. Sucks you gotta watch this every time, but at least I think he goes a bit faster with it. Maybe. Okay, the guards do not disappear, but fuck him. The faster I put his ass to sleep, the easier of time we'll have dealing with, well, anyone else in the area. Where is, that last one here? Fuck. Not gonna lie, I'm getting kind of a little bit worried. There seems to be a lot of just enemies all around here. Okay, the question is, how am I going to get that one again? I mean, worse come to worse. We have to cross the bridge, don't we? Oh, man. Unless I can go up from here. I don't have my speed ability on, though. That sucks. I don't have it yet, I mean to say. There, we got it. Fuck it. Mission's basically over. Yep.
What? The blueprints? They have been stolen.
That's the complete set of blueprints. Great field work, Bentley.
Nice.
You're really getting the hang of this.
Now, the thing is, I don't think I mentioned this in the previous episode yet, but, so for this game, they're, like, how do I explain this? I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say, first of all. Maybe a minute here. Yeah, you'll have to give me a bit to figure this one out. Oh, right, so the episodes. How they work is like, so episode 1, I mean, we had the prologue thing, right? And after that, we had like episode 1. And we got to fight, you know, Dimitri. And then after that, it's like episode 2, you know, we had Rajan's bullshit going on, I think, if I remember correctly. And then, on top of that, he kind of escaped. And you'll notice that there's sometimes a multi-episode type thing where there's a continuation of, like, the last part, sort of, in some way, shape, or form. So that's kind of a bit of a common trope with at least Sly 2, and Sly 3 doesn't really do that. Which is why I kind of like Sly 2's story just a bit more, because it kind of lends itself well to making it to where it kind of feels more like an ongoing thing, you know, where you didn't necessarily mess up, but like, you know, the ordeal is a bit bigger than, you know, you yourself. And I kind of think that's neat. However, of course, the one failing problem of the game, in my opinion, is that... Oh, fuck, let's start a mission, I guess. We got time. I was going to get that treasure, but it's alright. We can do it later. The main issue, in my opinion, is the final boss. It's just kind of lackluster. But another good thing about this game is when you're doing missions, that are outside of,
Keep that stuff away from Murray.
well, the main like when they're in the main area,
Plants in the elephant's feed bag. He chows down, gets all crazy, and then
you sometimes get a chance to kind of like explore the environment. That's, in my opinion, that's some pretty good way of doing level design, like allowing your player to have something to do, and at the same time get to explore and try to find their way around the map to get whatever they need to get, is quite helpful for like getting extra collectibles or, you know, just anything of the sort. Like right there, for example, like, you know, we were kind of looking toward where the bottle was, and what do you know, I gained access to getting that said bottle. And now, since we're going on top of these tree things here to get these spice plants, I can use that to my advantage to essentially get around the map and not only collect bottles, but, you know, find other potential treasure and all kinds of other stuff too. It's really, really nifty to have missions like this. It's very useful for things like this to happen, and I like that. I love the way Sly 2 paces so much of it. And I know I keep, you know, sucking this game's dick, and that I just like it a lot. I mean, you know, I like these games quite a bit. Which is kind of funny too, because I used to be more of a Ratchet head, right? I used to be more of like, more like a, or I prefer, you know, Ratchet over, you know, Jack and Sly and all them. Especially Sly, because it took me a while to kind of get into Sly. And looking at it nowadays, it's like, man, I wish I would have gotten into this a lot earlier. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I feel like I wouldn't have appreciated it nearly as much until I did get older. Because, you know, you look at something like Mario 64, and I appreciate Mario 64, but I don't feel like I appreciate it nearly as much because I've played it, like, a butt-fuck ton, and I've gotten kind of tired of it. And I feel like that, you know, playing it for so long, so often, for so many years, kind of took it out of me a bit. Alright, so we got to get back to the main area here. I could have sworn there was some clues in the area, though. There might be. Probably not, I don't know. To be fair, I don't know. I remember, like, we were running through here with Bentley, and we had seen some, you know, bottles on the water areas. Should be, like... Okay, not right here, I guess. Damn it! Not bad. Alright, let's just get back to, like, the main area here. Also, yes, this does take up, of course, your item ability, so, you know, bear that in mind. That will happen, of course, obviously. That's kind of the point of it. I just want to fuck off and get back to the main tree thing. But I gotta remember that this is the actual true main tree that we need to climb on, and not that other one. Oh, and just so I know where everything's at, I'll probably try taking this route around. Just because, just in case. Because it kind of leads toward the waterfall, so I can probably use that as well. Hold on. If I had the paraglider, that'd be nice. Then I could, you know, use that to sort of fly over and get anywhere. I could have sworn this area, that thing led me to like a bigger spot. I guess not. Damn, oh well. Something else that might be a bit obvious to say, but, you know, I might as well say it just in case. If anybody, you know, might not have been watching or seen it, but the boots, like, well, not like boots, but the speed up ability does obviously kind of slow down when you're going uphill. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. Which, I mean, granted, you know, same thing with the vines and the ropes and all that. Like, they all kind of just do that regardless. Alright, now we gotta climb up this once again. And I'm pretty sure there was a climbable vine grind rail thing. I love the idea of grind rails, which is kind of funny because all, well, Yeah, I guess you could say he's technically grinding on these rails, but not really rails, but still. All three of Ratchet, Sly, and Jack have a ability to grind on rails, if you think about it, because Ratchet, obviously, in Ratchet 1 gets it. I don't remember if you really grind on rails in Sly 1. I don't think you do. I don't think so. However, I know in this game, like, obviously right now, you know, we kind of are sort of, like, grinding on something, sort of. So I guess that works. There we go. I just wanted to get up here real quick. If I need to get back up there, shouldn't be too hard. So, this led me to this. We need to, I think, probably hop on this one here. No, because it just kind of ends up being a dead end anyway. Is there anything I can jump to from this real quick? Probably, maybe, if I time my jumps just right. I mean, there's that. Okay, we got that bottle. That's good. Gonna need more of those. I need 8 more, actually. I don't know why that treasure sparkle even shows up for, like, coins when they're not even there. It's weird. I don't like it. And yeah, another bottle there should be. But, yeah, Jack also has grind rails, too, because of the hoverboard, actually. So, just fun little thing, I guess, to talk about. You know? It's like, oh, that's cool. All three kind of do it. And I like that. I like the idea of, like, these games kind of having somewhat similar concepts to each other, one way or another, and I think that's quite neat. I mean, it's pretty obvious, you know, that there's differences and what have you, of course, but there's enough of a difference to be able to tell them definitely apart. Same thing with, like, Spyro versus Crash. And I guess if you want to, you know, count Sucker Punch in that race, you know, which... No offense to Sucker Punch, but, you know, I personally didn't really hear about Rocket Robot on Wheels until after I got into, like, the Sucker Punch stuff, right? Until, like, way later, when I started learning about what games they made in the first place. We only have 2 spice plants? Are you fucking actually serious? No. No, there's no way. I could have sworn I had way more than that. Have I really just been spending like the last 20 minutes just running around looking for bottles the whole time? I mean, yes, kind of. That's a good way to start the episode off, honestly, is just getting that shit out of the way, I guess. Kind of also just digging around, just trying to see if I can find a way to get up to anywhere that I can use. This might be able to lead me back. Maybe. I don't know. One can hope. I hear a bottle. Just probably up there somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, this is the part of the game that I don't really care much for. Well, in terms of this level, I should say, more specifically, the level itself. I don't really like this whole just huge labyrinthy bullshit. Which I know, like, most episodes kind of have that anyway. Okay, there's that. That takes care of that bottle, I guess. I'm still kind of, like, trying to find my way around. Once again, to be fair. Not doing so hot. So yeah, we're gonna get to that one, but I do see a bounce pad. But yeah, like, Ratchet, or Crash, Jack, and Ratchet. No, not them. Why do I keep saying that? Crash, Spyro, and Rocket are all, like, vastly unique in their concepts. Yeah, it's not getting louder that way. It's got to be this way, right? What the fuck is it? I hate when I can hear the damn bottle but have no clue where it's at. Yeah. That's just the typical. Also, why is this climbable? I don't... Is it just to kind of get away from the enemies? Probably? I don't know. Alright, I think we need to get back to... Most likely... Oh, there's one. That's probably the one we're looking for, actually. I think we probably need to get back to, like, the other, like, main big tree thing. Oh, fuck, whatever. Okay, that works. I'll take it. I thought it wasn't going to work. Okay, I don't hear any noises now. So that's good. But, we should probably stop dicking around and actually get these things finished. These spice plant things finished already. I'm kind of just wasting time, you know. I still wouldn't mind finding all the bottles. You know, it'd be nice to do it on my own. It is a bit difficult to kind of do that, though, honestly. But, you know, it's still possible. Okay, they're up there. So, yeah, we got to get on the actual true main tree here. Which would be going that way toward that little lighthouse-looking thing. And, of course, I know another bottle is near the waterfall, so if we can get a chance to get around there and do that one, too, then I could take that chance and get that bottle. Oh, there's that one right there. If we can make it over there, I could try for it, but... Let's see. Where even is this damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Well, it's on the way toward the waterfall, so I can at least get this one. And I guess possibly even get the actual bottle itself, which... Wait. No, I don't think there was a bottle still. I think it was a treasure, wasn't it? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not coming to think, but I think I already got it, actually. Or was it, yeah, it was just a treasure. Oops. I'm having trouble trying to find out where these fucking damn things are at. Okay, so at least there's nothing up here. Well, I mean, you have to come here later. Oh. Okay, let's just... Yeah, let's just double back and then try to get to that tree dowel. Which looks like it's mainly connected to the main path here. Yeah, I just gotta remember that if I'm gonna get that treasure, then I gotta go back through this way. But before we do all that, let's go grab that bottle from the tilting, teetering, tottering thingamahob. Or, well, I guess we'll just go up and get the fucking plants. Why not? Alright, well, why didn't you just... Am I the only one? Like, it didn't click earlier, didn't it? Or do these things disappear if you take too long? That can't be the case, right? No, it's not. Am I the only one that thought that that thing did not show up? Like, there's no way it did, right? God, we got so many, like, brain things going on right now. Like, I can just go get that... Yeah, I can go quickly get that bottle. This... I mean, we're already down there. We might as well just fucking do it. Actually, unless I can make that jump. If I can make that jump from here. Maybe. Close, but no cigar. Very close. And there's bottles down there, too. That's crazy. Okay, well, better yet, you know what? There's probably a better way of doing this. Most likely, I think it's literally just right here in front of my head. Face. God, I'm like an alien. I talk in like such a weird way now. I'm getting weird. Okay, look at that. One more goddamn bottle, and I don't know where that last bottle could be. But I'm sure we'll probably hear it eventually. It's probably in like the main headquarter area for Rajan. Honestly, it's gotta be. It's gotta be like down there somewhere.
Sayonara, satellite array.
Wait, do I hear it? Hold on. I gotta listen in. No, probably not. I think that's just my own brain hearing things. Playing tricks on me again. Because the thing is, like, you hear bottles so much that it fucks with your brain. And then you're like, well, wait a minute, it's probably there. And it's really not. Yeah, like I said, if I had to guess, the last one's most likely probably hidden on, like, the Rajan's house. Look at that. Wait, did we ever get that teeter-totter one? No, we didn't, did we? I don't think we did we? So that's got to be the last one, right? Fuck me. I'm a lot better at doing this shit than I thought I did. Who would have guessed? If you actually go out of your way to look for these damn things, they'll actually end up being easier to find than you think they are. But I'm pretty sure it's got to be the one over here, right? Oh, it's the stink bug one, isn't it? Not the stink bug one, it's the bug one, isn't it? Yeah. Oh.
Is a rare Indian water bug. If you can carry it into Rajan's office, its wings will transmit local sound waves.
It's an actual, like, bug. So, yeah.
We're gonna bug
But
with a bug.
I got about 5 minutes. I don't mind going a little overtime to kind of just knock out this episode. I think, you know, people kind of deserve it, especially if you like Sly.
Out of water too long, it'll become unhappy.
And hell, you know, we get this episode done a lot faster too, which is kind of crazy. Because the thing is, with this game, a lot of episodes only last about maybe anywhere from like an hour to an hour and a half,
Keep our little
if that. So a lot of the time, you'll be done a lot faster than you think you would. But yeah, I don't think I got this one. I hope I did. I did. Well, that ruins everything. Yeah, my short-term memory just, like, actually kicked in and fucked me. Alright, so basically all I gotta do is just run to, like, the nearest spot of water. And, of course, you know, get rid of these assholes, because I keep bugging you. Keep bugging. I think if they hit you, then, yeah, you lose out on, well, the bug. And if he himself gets irritated, he will make noise. Interesting concept, though, of course, you know. I like the idea of it. And, like, what you could do is just, you know, set him down for a bit, kind of look around, survey the area, you know, make sure there's nothing that's going to get in the way, potentially, of you kind of going through here. And luckily, a lot of these pools tend to be, you know, very close by, set up in a way where it's, like, relatively easy to kind of figure out where things are going to be at. And I don't think if you get too far away, it should fuck you too much. At least I don't think it should. I think this is the main path we gotta take here. It's gonna have to be, yeah. And of course, again, you know, make sure you don't get hit, because obviously that would ruin it. And you don't want that to happen. Fuck these guys. At least need to kill them off. That way I don't have to deal with their asses. Ugh. Good thing this isn't Sly 1. Because boy oh boy. I'm about to die if we're not careful. Yeah, and that's great. That's what greed does. How far in are we? We're at the very beginning again. God, shit. Whatever. Alright. Also, if it gets to a point where I can't find that last bottle, I'll probably just like off-screen it, and then probably start like the episode, you know, with me finding where the bottle was. So if that ever happens, that'd be one thing I could do. Because I wouldn't mind going for all the bottles all the time, okay? Like, you know, it's just... That's kind of the thing I've considered doing, is like, I might as well at least try for it. Triforce it. What did Zelda say when she told Link to... Or when Link couldn't open his jar of pickles, she said, Triforce it. Ow! Fucking ass cunt. Alright. You fucking cock me, asshole. You little nitty. I don't know why, for some reason I feel like I can't do humor right now. Like, I'm just not supposed to. Like, I'm supposed to be quiet because my parents are asleep, but it's like... My parents are... Well, yeah, I mean, it's 10. They probably are, but... They're not here. Right, you know, they're not... They don't live in the same house as me. And honestly, I'm kind of glad they don't. I'm quite glad they don't. Because living with parents, I'm sure everyone knows, is never fun. They're not necessarily bad parents, it's just like... You know, it's just, you know how it is. You know how it is. Okay, while I'm over here, I want to check and see if there's any indication of any fucking clue bottles. I'm sure there's one around here somewhere. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? This is pointless. I'm just wasting time. Besides, I'm not gonna get back to the damn bug. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten at least all of them except for, well, I mean, obviously one, but it just feels like I've gotten the majority of them, but I really haven't. Great, these guys fucking spawned in. That's the problem with getting too far, is those respawn these guys. And have to do the fight all over again. I'm sure we love doing that, don't we? But, you know, treasure. Can you hit him? Thank you. Yeah, I know we're kind of a little farther in than what we normally get, but at this point, because, you know, I'm during a mission, I might as well just do this, because I kind of want to do other things after I finish this episode. Merry little bugger. Sorry, I'm in slight concentration mode here. Yep, there he goes. Wait, I gotta get up there, right? I'm trying to think. How do I, effectively get up there again? Because obviously I went the wrong way somehow, right? Because, like, the only... Great. The only, yeah, the only, like, water patch, like, pool things are, like, right here. So... Yeah, the only pool of water is, like, right there. No, I'm not going for it. I would love to get that treasure, but I'd rather just get the fucking level over with. I like how they keep respawning these things, so just so I can break them more. I mean, can I... Hold on. I mean, we can do that. Probably not supposed to, but... Yeah, get rid of him, because he's going to get in the way. Oh, that's where we gotta go. Okay. Alright, yeah, this one might be a little bit longer than norm, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I think we're supposed to still actually get the fucking bug into water while in here. Maybe. Oh no, I think you're supposed to just put him in this one. Yeah, okay. So basically, mission finished.
Bug's wing vibration. I'm a genius.
Hopefully that does not cut me back to the headquarters, because I kind of want it. Okay, so I guess we're in Act 3 now?
Got some bad news. Rajan has gone into hiding somewhere in the temple.
Maybe, possibly.
I guess the destruction of his satellite array and my invasion...
I'm going to look up where these damn clue bottles are at, actually.
Spooked him. To get his portion of the clockwork heart, we'll need to drive him out into the open. Given
I mean, there might be a map somewhere.
I'd recommend making him angry. First, we'll destroy the center of his operation, the spice grinder.
That's decent time.
Then we'll demolish the dam above the temple in an attempt to flood him out. If that doesn't work, I've made arrangements to exchange one of the temple's facade rubies for some...
I'm not looking up... No.
which
I want like a map or something.
we can use to flood the whole temple grotto. If my psychological profile is accurate, Rajan should pick up the other half of the clockwork heart before making his escape. Effectively,
I don't know.
bringing him to us.
I don't know. I'll just have to, like, find it on my own and grab it in the next episode. But anyway, that'll be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. We're going to play some more Sly 2, Man of Thieves. And as always, take care, everybody.